Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. We are live. We're live, guys. Just gonna do the dishes and then wash the. Another hot day in paradise. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, like. Oh, nice breeze. Nice breeze. Heating up some curry chicken. And some mashed potatoes, guys. Some mashed potatoes. Hello, Arnold. How are you? Where are you from? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Hey, Be Reals. Hello. Yeah. Hey, Sean. Kia ora, bro. Kia ora. Shirley's gone away. Shirley's gone to a wedding down past Manila. So yeah, guys, I'm here, just me and the dog Cheese. The auntie's come over from Dubai, and her cousin's getting married. So you guys stuck with me for today. So I'm gonna cook up some fry up some reheat the what you call it, curry chicken and mashed potatoes for lunch. Do you really want to hurt me? Want to make me cry? Another hot day in paradise. So they left this morning. Hope the live stream's alright. To make me cry. Do you really want to hurt me? Make me cry. Do, 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 do. Here, chickens, here. Give a tomato. This goes. That's it. That's how I feed the chickens here. Just check out vegetables. Turn that down a bit, guys. So even fried mashed potatoes with onions. Ugh. Hot in the city tonight. Hello, Arnold. Where are you from? Patricia. Hey, Grant and Shirley. Shirley's away. She's gone to a wedding. Her cousin's wedding. So she'll be back straight after the wedding. So it's just me, home and cheese. Wow. Just me and Cheesy. I don't know, I think so, yeah. Curry chicken, guys. Gee, I'll be eating this for lunch and dinner. This is my dinner. You really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? I don't know. I haven't seen him. He'll be with joy like me. He'll be happy like me. Freedom! Freedom, guys! Sorry guys, I'm just frying up everything. A couple eggs. Have a couple eggs, mate. Ooh. Just me and Chi. How's the weather like there, guys? How's it like in here it's cold? Lisa, hello, do you get... No, we don't. No, can I know? All right, let's eat, guys. Lots of food, lots of chocolate. From Dubai. Man, it's hot. Oh man. Okay, let's get started, guys. No, Lisa, there's no kina. Oh, there is kina. I see it, but they're small. But they eat them here. Sea urchin. But there's no what you call it? Powers. We're at 8 Celsius here. Got fire going. Man, I miss the old fire. In winter, I used to live out in Piha at my mate's place, and they had a fire, and I used to go and light the fire, have a nice, on a Sunday, have a nice roast meal. But he lived up on like a cliff, so they rented this place. I was there for about a year, and you can see Lions Rock. I'm hungry too. Yeah, so I just cooked me up some, I've heated up me some mashed potatoes and yeah, I was there in 2015. I was there for about a year. Are you hungry too, Lisa? Yeah, old Piha. I see that they put the bridge in, the new bridge in Panmure. I see they're lifting it with the crane. That bridge was old as. Fine. Oh yeah. They're thinking of building a train line going from Onehunga back into Mount Roscoe and all that, and then connect onto the Western line or something like that. But that's a bit stupid. Why didn't they just do one way straight from what you call it, straight out to the airport, and also build a tunnel or something over to North Shore? over to the shore. Because there's only two ways to get there. If it's through Green Knife Bridge and the Harbour Bridge. So be nice and quiet, guys. Because most of my life I've been living all by myself. Had my own rented apartment out in Kelston. Was there for about 13 years. Back then, rent was cheap. Yeah, good way to get around. The problem with Auckland Rail, the last time I went there, when I was coming over here in 2023, the from Paramura, they're doing from Britomart to Paramura. I know, from Paramura to Otahu, doing the line. Then my mate said a year later, they're still doing it. Well, something's always happening. Oh, we're doing maintenance, we're doing this. They need to learn off the Singapore. Yeah, he used to stay up in Kelston. Old Kelston. Man, I used to remember going to the roast place. Yeah, they all hanging, hoping to get it all done before the CityLink rail opens. Oh, yeah. I used to remember going up to their food hall, their Chinese Asian food hall up in Kaiba Pass, just off off K Road there. It's all gone now because they built the train station. Oh, nearly finished. Well, it took them long enough. What, 2 years? 2, 3 years? Yeah, but city's not like it used to be, guys. Auckland City. Check out my videos. I did one walking up from Britomart right up to K Road. Yeah. Oh, it's been around for years. Not much people going there, but guys, not much people going there. It's not like it used to be, like going to the movie theatre. You used to go there on a Friday night, you know, or go drinking. Everything's too expensive. Ah. I remember buying some school uniform from there. What I found when I was looking around there was like I was back in Vietnam or Hong Kong. And all the Korean restaurants and Japanese and now you can't even half of it you can't drive. Yeah, the St. James Theatre. Had a theatre inside the mall, inside that arcade. But now it's a 24-hour gym. It's all changed. People don't go in there much now. It was a big thing to go into town when I was a kid. Man, I'll tell you a story. When I was about 18, I was going to the pub. And our local pub, I was on the dole, me and my mate. And I lived at this place in Castle Street in Grey Lynn. And we would catch it only cost us $1 to get down to town. And what we used to do was, on a Thursday, we had some mates working at, about 6 of them working at building the ASB building construction site. And then we all met at the happy hour. It was at 6 o'clock, I think, at the Albion. And the jugs back then, a jug of beer at happy hour was only $1.50 a jug. So we used to buy jugs each. But when we knew that it was going to be finishing, the happy hour, the lady was going, "Oh, happy hour's nearly finished. Last call for drinks. Happy hour drinks." And so what we do is we go and buy 2 each. So there's about 8 of us. So there's 2 jugs each. Put it in the middle, and get a jug of rum or whatever, whiskey, Jim Beam, 10 nips into the jug, and then fill it up with Coke. There was us for all night. Then we used to go to the nightclubs, go do pub crawls, go down to, they used to have the Prince Arthur. So the Albion, we had the Albion, that's our local. Then we had the PA, which is a DB pub across the road, which is where the casino is now. Then we used to go down to City Hotel, Prince Edward. And I didn't used to go to the Schooner down downtown by the bus depot. I didn't used to go there, the Schooner, because my mate's father was a wharfie, and they had a club called the Maritime Club with the posties. It's like a RSA up on Key Street. And we went there, he took us there one time. That's good. See, those are the good old days, man. Those are the good old days. Yeah, Key Street, yeah. You know, you go have a nice dinner, nice feed at the RSA. Can still do, but alcohol's getting expensive because they put all the taxes. Cheese! See, why it's so cheap here is because of, come on! Cheese! Come You're not hungry? Huh? Okay. You hungry? Hey, cheese. You know, those were the good old days, man. They were the good old days. Actually, the rest of that curry, I'll just give it to cheese. Getting start eating curry now. This can be for dinner, for lunch. Curry chicken and rice. Yep, the dogs eat rice here. That's how part of there, the Filipino dogs. You know, those are the good old days, man. Cheap, can go buy pies. And the Big Ben pies back then, I noticed that the Big Ben pies back then weren't, they've changed it because it's got more, see back then they had real mints. They used real mints in their Big Ben pies. And they only had one size. And man, we used to go down to the bus depot when and then we'll go out, go night clubbing, because nightclubs close about 3 o'clock in the morning. And if you missed it, because I was staying out west one time there, I was staying out west at my sister's out Henderson. And the last bus is the Larnac bus, is one of those long ones. And if you miss that, you got to wait till 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning. So what we used to do was we used to walk around town, sleep in the Blinken bus stop. And then they had the 24-hour shop there at the bus depot. So we used to go get a nice pie and a Coke. A Big Ben pie, man, nice. Yeah. Yeah. And on the last bus, they always had all the drunks. But we knew everybody. Everybody knew everybody from West. From West Auckland and that, you know. Yeah. Gentle. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was 24 next to the toilets there. Yeah, remember that. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I used to catch the bus to Remuera, or most of the time we walked. But when you get on the bus, you get the click. They click it. You get the bus about. You can go all day. This is when they were using the clicking. They still do that here on the buses. Going from here to from Belair to Capital One, they still use the guy comes around. Here in the Philippines, the guy comes around. He's got this book and he's click all these pages. He asks as well, where you going to? Oh, Capital One, bus terminal. He goes click, and then he gives us the copy. Right, he does that to every passenger. And he goes back to the front, and then a few minutes later, he's come back and he's collecting all the money. Yeah, I'm going, what a slow process. But there was one bus we went to Dingalan. They use a machine. The guy goes around. Oh, where you going to? Oh, yep. Then he prints the ticket out. You pay him. But yeah, they still use the clicking thing. Here's Cheese. Say hello, Cheese. Cheese. Hmm? She's probably going, oh, it's quiet here. It's quiet. Huh? Don't worry, I'll feed you. I'll feed you, okay? She always follows me around like a shadow. Her auntie goes, oh, he's always following you around. I said, yeah, that's my shadow. And she hears the keys. she's straight to the door. She's poking her head in through the door in the bedroom. Because when she hears the keys or something, then she starts getting excited. Yeah, she'll get excited. Cheese, where are you? Where are you, mate? Oh, Patricia got some chocolate from Dubai, Auntie. Just have a couple. Hang on, guys. Just wash my hands. Do you really want to have me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a big box and big one in here. There's a big one in there, but chocolate from Dubai. There's another big one in there. I don't know, guys. The things I do for you guys, huh? Right, Cheese? The things we do for our subscribers. Because Auntie, Shirley's auntie, they deliver a box. They call them, they get shipped on you can fill them up. Probably about, in New Zealand it's $150. And you just fill it up, fill the box up. Hey, get away from there. Yeah, and you fill it up. And you can send it to the Philippines. Yeah, I don't know what these. So she had a big box, couple boxes sent over on the ship. It takes about 90 days. So it's good if you're sending stuff over, clothes, or this one's like a pure chocolate. And it's a good thing that her uncle works at the place where they make them. Yeah, those were the good old days. Now, $10 for a pound of butter. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's been hot. Oh, those guys cutting across the road. Oh, yeah. So they left this morning, Shirley and them left this morning about 4:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it will probably take them 10 hours to get there to their location. It's past, just south of Manila. They hired a van. So, yeah, no, it's hot. It's been hot. Hot, hot, hot. Sweating all the time, shirt's always wet. Got to change your shirt 2 times, 3 times a day. Have a shower. You go have a shower and then come out. Hot, it's all water. We don't use hot water. It's all cold water. come out sweating again. Every day. Don't need a sauna here. Tomorrow afternoon. They'll probably be back tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. But I miss those days, man. Those were the good days. The 70s, the 80s. Say the 80s and 90s were the good times, man. And early 2000, and then I think after 9/11, everything went to crap. And because of COVID, everything went up. That's why I'm here. I bought a washing machine. Automatic. Yeah, washing machine, automatic. For that washing machine, cost me about 400 and say nearly 500 New Zealand. Yeah, 9 kilos I think it is. Oh, the Ollie yellow buses, can still imagine the smell of those seats, LOL. Yeah. Even on the trains, the old trains. Yeah, the old, no, these were the good old days, man. Oh, remember the old, when we used to go out, we used to always go to the petrol station and always buy the chicken roll, microwave one. They were nice. I used to remember those. Yeah, that's right. Oh, me and my mate, we went to Motab. It's not the same, man. There's not much stuff like they used to have. Even the zoo, what happened to the zoo? What happened to the, we went there and, you know, the orangutans, used to be able to look down on them. But now, they're way up, walking along the cables. And they've got these cages, like these big steel poles and towers, and they're up there. So they're looking down on us. Yeah, it was, but expensive too. I used to go there because each month, like if you, it was free for certain areas. Like 1 month it could be West Auckland, be able to go for free. You just got to show where you lived. Yeah, the tram, the old tram. Oh, me and looking at going to Malaysia for 14 days. See what happens later on. So I want to go there because, one, it's cheap for our currency and accommodation, food and accommodation. Plus it's got a variety, especially Kuala Lumpur, they've got a variety of, it'll be good content. So there's a lot of variety. Here we only can film what we can film. We're thinking of going to Baguio later on. just for 3 days. So we'll show you guys around there. It's like New Zealand. They said it's cold. It's up in the mountains. I think they are renewing those train tracks this year, if I remember right. Yeah. So we're thinking of doing something like that. Malaysia. A lot of content there. A lot of places to go. We'll go up into the towers. The Twin Towers in Kuala Lumpur. I've been there, but stopped over for 16 hours. So we took a photo outside the towers, had lunch there. My lunch was only, I had rice, chicken, vegetables on a plate, and a Milo smoothie. All up cost me only $2.50. Can't go wrong there, guys. $2.50. That was back in 2017. We were on our way to Bangkok, and then me and my mate did a 1 month around Thailand, and we flew from there to Vietnam, Hanoi. Yeah, and that's what it was like. That's why I go to places like here, because I get my money from student allowance for my course. I'm living like a king. Where if I did that, I wouldn't be able to survive in New Zealand. No way. What people should do is, if they're going to be studying, they can do it anywhere in the world, as long as you've got a laptop and internet. And plus you'll be getting paid your student allowance. See, some people don't know that you can get your student allowance. You don't get the other benefits, but yeah. Yeah, money goes much further. The working class are the new poor in New Zealand, you know? If your rent is $600 a week and you're only earning $700, yeah? And some of those rooms, some of the apartments are $400 up for one bedroom. When I had the apartment, and back in 2002, I first moved in, brand new, one bedroom, had an oven and a washing machine, front loader. And I was only paying $200 a week. $200 a week, man. Now, that same place would be up to about $400. Double. Yeah, it's. I don't see the, paying $10 for butter. The government should take the GST off of taxes and all that, but the GST was only meant to be temporary until we pay the debt off. But we're just getting ourselves into debt. Well, on top of that, we sold our assets. Right? Yeah. Oh, Baxter. She's looking around. Come here, dude. Come here. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have sold our basic. Cheese, out of there. La bus. She goes into their storeroom. La bus means out. Yeah, stupid. It should take the GST off all the basic stuff. food, power, phone, and probably internet. I don't know. Doesn't matter who you get in. They all the bloody same. That's why they said there was over in healthcare, yeah. It was 100 and this year 136,000 Kiwis left New Zealand. Even the Filipinos, our sister-in-law, her friend moved to New Zealand, and she said, "Oh, I can't save here in New Zealand." I said to her sister, I said, "That's why I'm here." But the only way you can get around that, and that's what some of the Filipinos do, like the islanders, Pacific Islanders, they all live in one house, even the Indians. That's the only way. If you're a couple and you're on good money, yeah. But if you've got a family, like 6 of yous in one 6-bedroom house or 4-bedroom house or mortgage, that's what the Indians do. What they do is they buy a house together, or they get a mortgage, they go buy a big house, right? Say 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, they all live in there. Then what they do is they pay off the mortgage, then they go get another house for another family. Yeah, they help each other out. Yeah. Or they buy off each other. So if one's got a lot of money, that's the only way you can survive in New Zealand. Yeah. That's the only way you can survive. And Australia's getting worse too, I heard. That's why the Australians are here. It's getting ridiculous crime rate, gangs. Expensive. I saw this guy getting a kebab over there in Australia on a stick, 2 kebab and something else for $23. You got to think smarter. That's why I'm here. You've got to weigh up your options, you know. I'll come back for a holiday for 2 weeks. But as long as you get money from overseas, you know. As long as you get money from overseas or do online stuff. And you'll be thinking, oh, they're good. I don't hear from them much because they're doing their own thing. But I think they're okay. But I'm glad I'm here, even though I have to try and get used. Takes me a while to get used to living in another new country and different culture. Infrastructure is totally different from ours. You'll go crazy if you're living out here in the province because all the brownouts, you know. Yeah, some foreigners do. There's no structure in these Southeast Asian countries. They just do it. They don't have like a brownout. They don't let you know. Oh, it just happens. Oh, there was an unscheduled brownout on Facebook. So everything's not simple here. Yeah. And people say, oh, English is their second language. No, what I've come across from my experience, most of them don't even speak English. They say, oh, English gives them nosebleed. So I think that's a bit of a, and I think the ones that are speaking English or speak English, they either gone to university or private schools. So, but you talk to the normal kids here, they don't understand. Or they don't speak English. So it's sad in a way because English can get you a job overseas, you know, get you more money. But if you don't, but that Shirley knows a bit of English, so if we ever go back to New Zealand for to live, it's a lot easier for her. You know? It's a lot easier for her to get a job and things like that because you got to have English. Yeah, he speaks English. They speak a little bit of English. It's not like fluent English, but not that much. No. Here's to talk to Shirley. I said, well, what did he say? He goes, oh, he said this. But I don't know what. I said, are they teaching them English at school? Oh, yeah. I said, it must be doing a good job because some of these kids don't even speak English properly. It's like in Vietnam. The blind teaching the blind. You got these English teachers, Vietnamese English teachers, think they know English. I'll be about 10, 12, I think 12, 11. They don't teach them English much at school. Which is sad. And you're going around advertising, oh, English is no, even through high schools and all that, they don't teach them. They only teach the English at private schools. So if you got the money, yeah. Yeah. So, from my experience, I've been up to 7-Eleven, and she started speaking. I've been going up there for about over a year. The same lady, girl, and she goes and she starts speaking Tagalog. I said, "Oh, English," and she goes, she said something. Oh, okay. She said something, and then she's looking at her colleague. And she's laughing and going, because, yeah, they don't speak English much. Yeah. The ones who come to New Zealand, well, they have to learn English to get a job. Probably went to private school and all that stuff. Or they had to learn English like how Shirley. But, I think that the problem is translating from English to Tagalog or Tagalog to English, because some words they mean totally different. But her English is getting better since I've been with her. She can talk. Yeah. So that's my experience, one of my experiences here. Yeah, there is English classes, because if you want to get your permanent residence or whether you got to do a IELTS test. Yeah. Yeah. She's way better than all these people here and around this area. There's some can speak English. I noticed that some of the older ones. I said, why some of the older ones can speak English to Shirley? She goes, oh yeah, well they used to teach proper English at schools, you know, back in the 60s, 70s, and a lot of them lived over Dubai and they speak English or had, yeah. Yeah, Rose is good, but she still speaks Tagalog. I don't know. So I got this, my nephew, he can speak Te Reo Māori. He went to Honi Waititi Marae school. And he can speak fluent in Māori, Te Reo. And if there's another person that can speak it, and there's another person, so there's 3 of you in the room, or 4 of you in the room, 2 of you can speak Te Reo, but the other 2 don't know or can't, he won't speak Te Reo, he won't speak Māori, because it's rude. But if it was just him and that other guy in the room, yeah. But if there's other people that don't speak it, they don't speak, or other people were present. Because you could, you know. But I noticed a lot of islanders and other cultures, they do it. Yeah, because you don't know what they could be talking about you or something, or blah, blah, blah. You know. Which is, yeah, and it's rude. Yeah. Because I believe, you know, out of respect for the other people that don't know how to speak English, say if you got one person who speaks Tagalog, or there's 2 people that speak Tagalog, and then you got like me and Steve or someone English, and you're speaking Tagalog to each other, and we're sitting there wondering what they're saying, and you've got to translate, but they know English, then they should speak English. You know, out of respect for the other people. Yeah? Well, that's how I see it. But it doesn't happen here, guys. And that's why I don't go to parties or birthday parties, because now you see me going to birthday parties and things like that. If I don't know Tagalog, I'm just sitting there like an idiot. Yeah. That's what I said, you know. It looks like it's going to rain, guys. So that's why I don't go to birthday parties and that. Because I'm just sitting there, everyone's speaking Tagalog. I'll learn it one day, but yeah, it does. So now it's me going to these birthday parties and stuff. Yeah. I remember I was doing security, and we had a couple of Indian guys working. And they were speaking Indian in front of us. I said, what did you say? Well, they can speak English. But this other Indian guy, he's more educated. He comes in, he goes, oh, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, I told him, how come those guys don't speak English in front of us? He goes, oh, no, they shouldn't. I told them they should. I said, yeah. Well, I think it's just out of respect for other people. You know? Now, if I knew Te Reo and I was speaking Te Reo to my mate, I will never, I'll think it in English. I'll just talk in English. If you know English, speak English. Simple. Well, that's me anyway. Even if I knew Tagalog, and say me and Shirley are in the room, and then Steve's there or someone else, and they don't know Tagalog, I'll just speak English. Out of respect for Steve or whoever's in the room that's doesn't speak Tagalog. It's all about respect. That's how I see it. Why me? I find it rude if you're speaking Tagalog in front of a person that doesn't, and they're sitting there wondering what they're talking about. That excludes them out. You know what I mean? That kind of like, you know, oh yeah, they're there, or they forget that they're there and they're speaking Tagalog. Okay, hey. That's why I don't go to birthday parties much, or functions. Oh, it's going to rain, guys. You can hear the thunder. Yeah? Yeah, it's the third wheel, or third person. You know? You're talking to me like I'm a third person. Just there. Yeah. No, I find it's rude. But that's me. That's me. That's how I've been brought up. Yeah. You know, there's some people that've been in, like, say, Australia or somewhere for 30 years, and then they come back and then they're speaking Tagalog in front of people who speak English. I don't know. It's like Shirley been in New Zealand for 30 years, come back, and she's speaking Tagalog to someone who already knows English. They both know English, but they speak Tagalog, but they took it in front of people that only speak English. I don't know. Just people, man. But I'll learn it. I'll learn Tagalog. Okay then, Patricia, thanks for coming into the stream. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream too. I'm going to do the dishes. It's going to rain. Probably just have a relaxing day today. At least it's cooled down a bit. So, okay guys, thank you for coming in. We'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.